Hi, I'm Don, a technical architect at TSG, and in this short demo I'm going to show how we have integrated Salesforce with HPI for our contract management scenario. So I'll start out in Salesforce, and I'm going to navigate to the Opportunities page and click on this Burlington Textiles opportunity. On this page we can see some standard opportunity detail. We have a contact below, and you'll see that we have this new button, Create Contract. If I click that, we have a chance to review the information that we're going to send over to HPI. And then when I click Send to Legal, it's going to send this information over to HPI so it can create a contract request in HPI. First, we'll see that this contract status has been updated to pending contract generation. So when we hop over to HPI, I can sign in as my user. And then when we're brought to our dashboard, we have this pending contract requests with the Burlington Textiles opportunity underneath. So when I click into this, it'll bring us to our contract request. And the first thing I want to do is actually create this contract. So here I'm going to use the Create Wizard Form action on the left. I will select the type of contract we want to generate, which is a Master Services Agreement, and then give it a quick name. This will launch us into the wizard where we can fill out any information that Salesforce didn't already send over. So all this information that's filled out right now came from Salesforce. We can fill in an effective date. We can say the end of the month. And then we have a couple extra questions at the bottom. Has an NDA been executed with this company? We'll select yes, and no, this does not need to be routed for internal review. If you'd like to see more about this form and our contract management solution in general, please head over to the Learning Zone and under HPI Solutions, watch the Contract Management Salesforce Integration HPI 2.4 video. As we move in this form, I can quickly upload an NDA and then set the date of the NDA. Again, here we see some more information brought from Salesforce in the contact field, and anything that Salesforce was missing we can still fill out manually. Here's where we have the chance to include clauses into our contract. I will select no and yes. And then we're brought to our summary page. This gives us a quick view to everything that we filled out in the form and everything that was brought over from Salesforce. I'm going to click Next. We'll see that we have one workflow task based on how we answered the production system question. And then when I click Finish, it's going to generate a PDF view of this form that we can view within HPI. Here, I'm going to click on the Generate Contract action, which will call out to HotDocs and actually generate this MSA based on the information that we filled out in the wizard form. So you can see here on the left-hand side, this Burlington MSA 2016 was generated. So when I click on that, we're brought back into our contract request folder, and we can see that the status here has been set to pending internal approval. If we go back to Salesforce and refresh, we can see that the contract status here also has been set to pending internal approval, so that we're always keeping the sales team in the loop. Heading back to HPI, we're going to jump back to the form and then route this for approval. I'm actually the approver on this, so I can go ahead and complete that really quick. And again, if I were to jump back over to the contract itself, we can see that the status has been updated to internally approved, which is also reflected when we refresh the page in Salesforce. So lastly, I'm going to send this contract out for e-signature via DocuSign. So I'll just fill out an email address here. And then we'll send this over. Then when I check my email, I see a new request to sign this contract. So when I bring it over, I can click on Continue. This document has been set up with a Sign Here tab, so I just click Start. It'll bring me right to where I need to sign. I can click Sign, where it automatically fills out my signature, and then click Finish. Now, after I've finished signing, I can head over to HPI again and refresh the page. We'll see that this signed contract has been automatically ingested back into HPI. So when we scroll down here, we can see my signature. And we also see on the left here that the status has been updated to DocuSign Complete. So when we head back over to Salesforce and refresh the page, we can see that under Notes and Attachments, we have our signed contract that's been uploaded. So we can click on View, and it'll open up for us right here. You can scroll down and see the signature. And that's the end of our integration between Salesforce and HPI. Thanks for watching this demo. If you have any other questions, please visit thgrp.com. Thanks.